What's going on YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And today we're going to be continuing where we left off yesterday with a review of Teen Titans Rebirth number 4. Boy, this is another really solid issue in this first arc. I am really enjoying this first arc, going back and rereading Teen Titans from the beginning. It's so much better, and it's such a stark contrast to where the last new issue that came out at the time I'm uploading this thing, which was issue 44. Going back in this thing, I'm like, it's actually making me both happy that I'm going back and reading it, also kind of sad knowing that this run had such great potential for them to start, and then once we kind of switched teams, we kind of lost that potential. But yeah, so this one's pretty solid. This is part 4 of the Damian Knows best arc. And so basically what happens is Damian, if you remember the last issue, went to Ra's al Ghul to say, okay, I'm giving myself up for the sake of the other Teen Titans. So spare their lives and I'll do what you want. So he comes back to Ra's kind of begging. Ra's picks him up, is choking and kind of strangling him. So yes, Ra's al Ghul is a real abusive prick. So that's something we already kind of knew. Beast Boy saw this and he's kind of like, holy shit, man, what a fucked up family Damian has. So Ra's is just like, okay, Damian, this is here. You've gone soft. I need you to come back here. He's like, which destiny are you going to choose? So Damian sees the two mirrors. Is he going to be Ra's al Ghul or is he going to be Batman? Then he comes face to face with Mara, who still has her grudge against him. And basically the only way to call off the Demon's Fist is if Damian faces her off in combat. And Ra's al Ghul is so excited for this. Children, it's so delightful to see you two together again. You truly bring out the worst and thus the best in each other. I, for one, would very much like to witness this trial by combat. Look at how happy he is. Look at that smile, that grin that Ra's has. I love this image. This image just makes me laugh. I'm just seeing his face. I'm like, oh my god, this is low-key kind of amazing. And really funny. Ra's is having a blast this issue. This is the most fun I think I've ever seen him have. And the art style, just that face right there. I just want to just still frame with that image right there. It just kind of makes me chuckle. So then Beast Boy goes and tells what he saw, and Starfire talks about, Damian may have kind of a rough exterior, but there is a good core to him. Even Raven talks about how it's not really easy for him to kind of open up, because she can kind of understand that a bit. How he's kind of a lone wolf. Beast Boy takes a stand here because if you remember at this time, Tim Drake had died, even though he was captured by Mr. Oz at this point in the continuity. I don't know if anybody really remembers that, but basically they don't want to have another Robin die like what happened with Tim. So then Beast Boy has kind of a big moment right here where he's just like, let's go kick Ra's al Ghul's ass, basically. And then Damian's going there. He's kind of talking to himself. He's acting kind of kiddish here, which is kind of nice. He's like, I float like a bat, sting like a scorpion, a fist and sledgehammer kicks, and oh, I can't understand. Okay, so that's kind of fun there. He's being kind of kiddish there. Then Ra's al Ghul comes in and is like, it's time. So then he goes and faces off against Mara, and I like the backdrop here over what is this, a molten lava pit, and they got to fight kind of to the death. And so they kind of go toe-to-toe with combat. Mara's talking about how Damian is kind of just this villain. He can't really change for the better. And of course, Ra's al Ghul is still having so much fun. What's up with his face there? I don't know, but it's kind of funny. So yeah, he's having the time of his life. Damian basically kind of low-key beats her in combat, but Mara backstabs him. Literally, Damian's like, all right, grandfather, I won. Stop the fight. He didn't kill her or anything like that. But then she kind of backstabs him. Then the Titans kind of show up. And then the Demon's Fist is there. They're talking about how maybe things are better with Damian as a leader because, he gave himself up for the lives of his teammates. Not the only one being stabbed in the back. They talk about how Mara's kind of been treating them like crappy, but maybe we're better off with Damian as team leader. He was willing to die for his team, and now he's going to. So Damian's kind of hopeless. He's just he's feeling kind of alone and sad. How pathetic are we? No one cares if we bleed out. He has kind of that vulnerability and loneliness, unable to kind of accept new friends. Because you gotta remember at this time, I think really his only friends were Maya Ducard, and I think it was Surin Darga, who was in Robin's son of Batman. Well, why he never recruited Maya on his team is beyond me. Oh, and Goliath. Goliath's his friend too. So Damian's kind of feeling down. He's ready to fight. And then the Titans show up, and then they say they're his friends. So now it's been 5 issues with this team together, and they're now kind of going to be ready to cohesively work together as a unit. And I believe that issue 5 is the end of this story arc. So all things considered, I'm really enjoying this first arc. It's showcasing their vulnerabilities, and it's showcasing how Damian's afraid to kind of open up to people, but also showing that there is a good, noble side to him. It's showcasing the better characteristics of the other Teen Titans. Kid Flash is kind of the inexperienced one, so he's kind of learning here. Raven's showcasing good. Beast Boy had a really good showing in this issue. He still has kind of his comedic side in there too, but like how he's willing to kind of go the extra mile to help with Robin to make up. He's like, no, we're the Teen Titans, like, we gotta help Robin here. Starfire's there showcasing her compassionate side. I think everybody's doing quite well this issue, and I'm interested to see where it goes, because I haven't like gone back and reread issue 5 yet. I'm kind of going this issue by issue. But yeah, like I said, I really am enjoying this first arc here. It's been kind of, what is it, 5 issues now at this point, if you count the Teen Titans Rebirth issue number 1, where he kind of brought the team together. But I think this is a strong showing for the Teen Titans, and it's way better than the current run that's going on with the Thompson and Glass run, by far. That run is just like infuriating me and so many other readers, like every other like issue that comes out, and you'd think it would get better, but like, yeah, it's just like, this team was just so much better than Damian's current team, because it was a mix of old and new. It's just a shame that we kind of lost this team for the current team, because the current team had potential, but it just kind of was all wasted. So anyways, what are your thoughts on Teen Titans issue number 4? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to hit that bell for notifications for more content, and thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care now, bye bye then, and yada yada yada, blah blah blah. I miss this run. I really do miss this run. It's so much better than the current Teen Titans book, which is thankfully ending come November. But at what cost? At what cost? Yeah, fucking A. Damian's so noble and good in this book, yet the current run is just, it's just awful. It's just terrible. Like, yeah, this is just such regression from where things were. See, I'm just kind of ranting and raving about things, but I really like this first arc. So, all right, that's it. Take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.